Okay, so here's the mini bike. It's the Motorvox mini bike, right? I already had built it, so like when I got it, it still had the stock engine, which is right here. Had the stock engine and the forks were bent. That's why the pin is chipping right there. So I had bent them back, put those handlebars on because I did not have any. I cut the rear tire mount on the bottom and put it in the back, so it's stretched out about 2.5, 3 inches. And I put it 212. It said 9 hem and 212, which got the governor removed and he's being rejetted. But the reason he caught on fire was I took it for a test ride without a muffler because I don't have one. I have to make one. And the gas tank was up here. I did not have the seat. I literally just made this yesterday out of fiberglass. And some gas dripped out the gas tank. And of course, if you run an engine like a 212 without a header or anything, it's gonna shoot flame when you're going fast. So caught on fire. Only reason I don't got a gas tank because I threw it. It melted. The throttle cable, the on and off switch for the gas kind of still move. Choke still works, just the throttle doesn't work. The coil was on fire the whole time. The only reason I got all this grass because I threw it in the ditch. So basically on this video, all we're gonna do is strip it down all the way to just the frame, and we're just gonna wet sand it down. Well, sand it all the way, wet sand it, then prime it. So we're gonna prime it on white because I got it blue, but it's not the same blue on there. It's like a metallic blue that's gonna go in here. So we're gonna paint the metallic blue. I got 2K clear to clear over it. I will be building another an actual exhaust this time, and I got a Mikuni carb coming for it. What else? I already got a coil for it. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, like I said, I built this seat. If you want to know how I built it, you can let me know down in the comments, and I will build another one, make a video just for you, because I like this one. It's just, I don't know, because my intention was to build it all the way up to here, because usually I sit right here, and then I was going to put like a little bump so it can hold me, because basically I'm making it a drag bike. So she doesn't have a stock back tire. She got a super pocket bike back tire on there. So yeah, we're just gonna get started on taking it apart. Probably gonna start by removing the throttle cable, then the front end, because there's no nut on the front end, as you can see right there. So let's get the throttle cable. All you need is to fill up. You can unscrew it just like this. You don't gotta screw it all the way out. Just do it halfway or so. You can just pull it off. And we're not going to be using this throttle cable no more. Like I said, I got a Mikuni coming. So I already got a throttle cable for the Mikuni, so it really don't matter. Also, I do got a top speed for this bike. I already checked it, which is it goes 46 was the top speed. But like I said, I got the Mikuni. I got a rejet for the Mikuni. I got 20 pounds valve springs coming. Yeah, so we're gonna see what top speed that gets us, and we go from there. Okay, so after that, you just remove the handlebars. The handlebars, like I said, the nut is already loose, so you can just push it up, slide it out, then grab your fork, bang, comes right out. You can place it in. The only reason you don't got the front pocket bike tire is just I really don't like it in the front. I actually just like the street tire in the back and the off-road tire in the front. That look better to me. So for the seat, I had 2 screws holding, which was with this one and this one. I already took them all, just lift it off. If you had a seat, if you got it like the original seat, basically the same thing. Should be 10mm nuts on the bottom, 3. But I just had 2 holding mine. Next we're going to remove the back tire. It should be a 14 on this side and like a 17 on this side. So let me go get loosen and remove the nut. You can just push your axle and pull it out of this side. Hold on. Just grab, pull, take the chain off. Banger. Alright. What I like to do is grab your axle, your spacer goes on there. Boom. 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 Take your nut and screw it back on. Just so you know which order your stuff came out. You don't gotta struggle fixing the alignment on the chain or anything like that. The chain just comes right out, just like that. Take it, pull it off, put it anywhere else. Might be greasy if it's brand new. Put your tire over there. Now, this engine, as you can see, it's all burnt from the fire. Literally, I had to wash it burn. I couldn't do nothing about it. I was nowhere near my house. Here's the spark plug wire. That explains why she never started again. But after I take this cover off, you're gonna see she was on fire the whole time I was walking home. The reason all this grass is there is because since she was on fire, I just threw it right in the it was like a little lake puddle thing around the next neighborhood. So I just threw it in there so she can turn the fire off. Now we can just remove the engine. Let's see how many bolts I got on here. 2. Oh yeah, we definitely lost one. I'm pretty sure I had 3 on there. Yes, I did have 3. Well, I can't record for this part. I'm using my phone. My GoPro is dead, so I'll be back when I remove. So here's the frame. I just took the engine out. Here's the engine. We're gonna do a separate video on like working on the engine. Of course, I gotta take the car off, replace it. I'm gonna repaint the cover, paint this cover. You know. Eventually I'm gonna do a video shaving the head and stuff like that. What other things we gotta do? But now that I got the engine all out, I will cut this mount right here. Used to be for the brakes, and I'm gonna cut this one also. Cut those 2. What else? Then I'm gonna go ahead and sand it down, light sand, and then especially on this side because the paint is all messed up after it caught on fire. After I resand it, I'm gonna wet sand it again, and then I'm gonna primary white, and we go from there. I wet sanded it and did all of that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta go in my car and get the white primer so I can prime it. And the blue that we're gonna be painting is gonna be royal blue. So let me go ahead and get the primer. Let's spray the royal blue on here, and it actually look better on black. So I'm gonna go ahead and get black primer, then redo it. Cause the white actually don't look that good. Actually, hold on. Let's see. Actually don't look too bad. A little carryaway, and I just painted it without primer, which is still look good. See a little scratches, but I got 2K clear, which is basically for cars, so it's gonna feel all that. I actually ran out of paint, so I gotta go buy another one. The only reason I only bought one in first place was because I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I just bought one, just buy one, and they are pretty expensive. It's like $12 just for one can. So this is basically one can worth of work. So I'm gonna go ahead and get I'm gonna go ahead and go to the store and buy another one. Okay, so it's the next day, and I was bored, so I just put the tire back on and the front end back on. The front end is still gonna have to come off because I'm gonna respray it. Don't mind none of this stuff for the gas tank, but it didn't work out, so I got another stuff coming for the gas tank. So I gotta grind this down and respray it. I'm gonna do that off camera. Well, basically this is part one. On part two, we're gonna be working on the engine. Basically on part two, we're going to take this carb out. I got the adapter for the Makuni right here, and the Makuni is actually coming in tomorrow, Sunday. So we're gonna be working on this. I don't think I'm gonna paint it yet until I paint the front end. I just want to put it on there and see if I can ride it, just to see if if there's anything else wrong with it. I actually did 22 pound valve springs just came in today, but I'm not gonna install those. I'm gonna make a separate video of polishing the head and installing the 22 pound springs. So that's it. See you on part two.